Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Chords. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning back, it's only been a few videos ago that you and I were here discussing spiritual things by way of the spirit realm, religion, theology, philosophy. Shout out to all the members, okay? The memberships is a different kind of vibration only because it's unfiltered. We have to respect YouTube's guidelines and regulations. In the memberships, we absolutely exercise the Fifth Amendment to its full capacity. We basically say and do what we want over there. On average, you spend about 23 cents a day for the memberships. It's a good investment. Never seen before exclusive videos and readings that have never been seen in the public eye. Definitely encourage you to check it out. Moving forward, there's going to be a lot of exclusive conversations. Everybody's not privy to this new spiritual energy that we're walking in. So I see the collective making their energy more exclusive. It's like, yeah, you got to go through truth and love, self love, power, divine clarity in order to come and even sit at the table with the collective because collectively, listen, the work has been done, y'all. The amazing body of work that the collective is doing. Now, if you're new here, maybe, you're like, what is the collective? The collective, a collective of people who stand in position, recognizing source, their higher selves, divine path, purpose, missions, why you're here. They're the ones that have answered the call, okay? They're activated. They're woke. They can see. They got all the spiritual gifts that they talk about in Ephesians. The collective, they are Daniel in the lion's den, Meshach and Abednego. The collective, the divine collective. Listen, you can ring my bell, ring my bell. Come on, collective. What's going on? Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Ariel, Uriel. Thank you for your presence. Raphael for the healing work, the healing angels, the deliverance angels. Shout out to Source of all things, creator of everything in creation in the heavens and in the earth. Hey, consistently, it appears as though we're having another blatant warning and or reminder to anybody that's attempting to attack your life. They should have read the fine print when it came to your destiny, but somebody quite literally is going to have to fuck around and find out. Somebody was looking for, a little something, a little digging in your business. Again, karma. It says attention. They are paying for what they have done to you. So the universe has decided to add a little razzle dazzle to the karma, man. Reminding people, hey, this is your energy. This is what you put out. I love when people have convenient amnesia. Those are my favorites. You're like, what? Huh? I never did that to you. I never said that to you. It's your side, it's their side. And then karma comes in and says, no, listen, it's fine. I got it. Here's what actually happened. I can't make it up. Shadow banned again, trying to shut down the truth. Shadow banning is a form of trying to blacklist somebody from the online World Wide Web virtual community by way of an algorithm. Shadow banning is a form of silencing somebody that you don't want to go viral, right? Or speak their truth. Blacklisted. They tried to suppress us, hide us. They wanted us hidden. They wanted us blocked. So there's a lot of weird defamation of character, okay? And then there's your spiritual contract, secret alliances. That's what I just heard. Yeah, it's a wrap. Throwing salt on your name. Ain't that a blessing? When you got somebody somewhere throwing salt on your name, you're aware of it, but you've disassociated from the energy. 4444. It's one thing to know what's going on, but it's another thing to control how you react. We don't give a damn. Again, let me just state here in spiritual court, Let the record show, divine angels, ancestors, source of all things. This card has come out consistently for the last 3 days in a row. It is a warning, if you will. Whenever the cards come out like that, and I've cleansed them and I've prayed over them and I've dedicated this reading to the Most High God, and this comes out again, this is a warning. The warning shots have been fired. Somebody needs to be fired from life. They need to clock out. Their time's up. Okay? Help in the reverse. It appears as though somebody needs some help after throwing salt on your name. For those of you that are not familiar with the colloquialism or the colloquial statement, throwing salt on your name, defamation of character, to diss somebody, as in short for disrespect. Somebody was talking about you real bad. Okay. But again, your spiritual contracts, your life has a fine print. Read the fine print. You don't know who you are coming up against when you're trying to stop somebody. Now somebody needs help. What do they need help from, Spirit? Okay, they did through all this salt. They ran out of salt, and now they're looking for more salt to throw. It's a very tedious, not validating your existence. Is that what I want to say? While on this planet, what a waste of time. Somebody's gossiping. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is you could have left this person out in the cold, or they feel abandoned by you with the devil, but they have toxic soul ties, meaning they're talking to some shit that is like low vibrational. Okay, and it's talking back. It's too much going on. Clarify shadow band. I can't make this up. It's like a group of people. They all had a sword. A sword. You know, swords represent spirit, air, energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. These were communications that were had in groups with a lot of people who were fraternizing. Okay, hence the fact, don't fraternize with the scornful. Don't fraternize with them. They got a problem for every solution. Don't fraternize with the scornful. They're dedicated to finding problems. Yeah, look, temperance in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse is like addictive behavior. It's unbalanced. It's a fall from grace. It's a fallen angel energy. These are people that abuse their power, their position. Okay, somebody didn't know that your spiritual contract came with fine print, a silent agreement with you and the creator of all things. It's an oath, if you will. Like I always say, as we take these journeys, they need to know that the work is sacred. Virgo energy, earth energy, toil and labor. 8 represents being dedicated to something. If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything type ass energy. Oh no, we can't do that. You've done that already before, collective. So what seems to be the issue? Somebody was throwing salt on your name. They couldn't stop talking about you. Okay, yeah. And you're coming out as the high priestess. High priestess is somebody who, knows a lot. They tap into the all-knowing, eternal source. They tap into creator. Like what's really like outside of that is going to reflect what's going on inside, that internal dialect with the creator. Somebody's having a conversation with God and they want to shut you up because you could be telling the truth. Clarify karma. Temperance in the reverse is like obsession. Interesting. These people are scared shitless, y'all. Hold on, my ear is itching. I'm sure that means something. Your ears could be burning, ringing. Somebody was talking shit about you, man. But the angels were taking notes. I love when I invoke my angels and I just allow the universe to take care of it. It's like, but in your spirit, you choose not to be moved. You choose on how you want to react to this bullshit. Like, are we really surprised? Do we really need to set aside time to be surprised? Oh my God. I can't believe you're talking about me so bad. You said this, you said that. You're just running around, talking. And it's because you're standing in your power, collective strength. Okay, so Mr., Mrs., sister, brother, cousin, whoever, Sister so and so and brother whatchamacallit was out here like mouth almighties with tongues everlasting. They weren't satisfied unless something was cracking. Like, what's cracking? What's happening? What's up? You got that perk? Fired up. Listen, the Ten of Swords, man. Somebody was going all in on your name, on you, your life, your stability. Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess, something that you do for work. You're standing in your power. Listen, you got the Fool's energy. It seems like you're just kind of looking in the opposite direction. Even the dog knows the way. Look at the way this guy is packing light. This could be a very androgynous card. If you watch enough tarot, you know that a he could be a she could be a he, a they could be a them over there. Remember to take resonates and use your discernment when it comes to these spiritual readings. This is general energy. Okay? It's always changing. And I feel like you made a change, collective, and you left somebody with the dead bodies. When I mean dead bodies, I mean you got the dead burying the dead. You got the dead talking to the dead. People that get up and do stuff like this, they're not living. 1111 on the timer. They're just dead. Having dead conversations, fraternizing with the scornful, always finding something wrong, right? But you're coming up as the Eight of Pentacles. You're somebody that's focused on your pentacle, focused on your gifts, focused on your work. Yeah, your gifts get even more intense. Your gifts get better. High Priestess energy, confirmation. You got direct connection to source, holding space of love and light for yourself, your lineage, your bloodline. You're the golden child. 1144 on the timer. Strength energy. You could have called all your power back. Yeah, you did. You're standing in your power. You got some new type of strength here. See, when you go through these spiritual awakenings, you get new spiritual gifts or they become more heightened. Quite literally. Because it's kind of like the way that the Creator blesses you or says, congratulations on your graduation. You've gone to another level. You slayed another devil. You know, it's like the spiritual resume is resume 1222 on the timer. Your spiritual resume with the Most High God is real. Somebody should have read the fine print. You work for the Most High. Clarify 10% of reverse and the Ten of Swords. They was just upset. Now they running around needing help and they can't find no help. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. That's in debt. That's like spiritual debt, in debt to the universe, in debt to your ancestors, in debt. You spiritually in debt. Six of Pentacles in the reverse is like a bad investment. It's in the reverse. It's a pentacle. It's an investment. It's time. It's energy. It's money. It's resources. It's conversations. It's things that could have been differently, but somebody chose to be diabolical. So who are we to stop somebody from being a do low? They do low things. Now they need help. 1313 on the timer. Oh, that's taboo. Very superstitious. The writing's on the wall. You believe in things that you don't even understand. And then you suffer because superstition ain't the way. 1333 on the timer. Collective, you could be seeing 333, 444, 1144, 1122, letting you know that the book of Numbers in the Bible is the living word. The numbers remind you, they're angel numbers. The sun, radiant energy, Ra energy, Egyptian bloodline, Nephis, protector of the dead, Anubis energy. Listen, I don't know what these people thought it was, but somebody apparently was spiritually illiterate. They had to have been spiritually illiterate. There's no way that you could have read the fine print on collective soul contract, man. This is a soul that works for the Most High. This soul has been on a journey. What is this Ten of Swords? Clarify. They've been exposed. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and now they can't find nobody to help them. So they're hoping that you'll just offer a little bit of pity, okay? A little bit of concern with the Knight of Cups. Okay, that's fine. We'll offer a little bit of consideration. Now the ancestors, that's a whole nother ball of wax. They want blood. They call judgment. Judgment is righteous. It's in Revelations, baby. That second death is a bitch. Oh, karma's not real. Yeah, but judgment is. The divine wrath of God is. Why do you think the weather is like that? Puerto Rico, you're under judgment. Jamaica, you're under judgment. Mexico, you are under judgment. Mexico, you better get your shit together. So many things that were done on a spiritual level that were negligent, forbidden energy, forbidden magic, touching ancient gods that have come to spin the block in this earth to walk as what we like to consider the poor, righteous teachers. That's your deja vu energy. I've been here before. Yeah, once I was a white gazelle on a horseback riding free, searching in the darkness for a piece of me. Hey, you know what? I've been here before. I can feel this for sure. Yeah, the soul is on a mission. So when you started to come in and do your thing as you had agreed with Source, you remembered you went through an awakening, your gifts were like awakened, and then you get this helping hand from the Most High God. The cycle naturally got closed. And somebody's not sitting well with this energy, knowing that this is a reality on all timelines. Doesn't sit well with somebody. Okay, throwing salt on your name. They were saying something. The Emperor in the reverse. Oh, that's crazy. You know, the Emperor in the reverse is somebody who is a karmic masculine person. They are stubborn. They are self-absorbed, big ego energy. The ego doesn't want to die. They want to dominate everybody. They want to dominate everybody. The Nine of Swords is severe mental health. It's the dark night of the soul. It's seeing a reflection of your darkness. So there could have been some energy that bounced onto this person. They're sitting in it. They're being forced to marry into their dark energies and shit that they spoke over your life. And now they're feeling it, but they don't like it. They don't like their own energy, basically. But this is what you put out. So now that this has returned to sender, signed, sealed, delivered, it's yours. Emperor in the reverse and the Nine of Swords. This is like somebody that wants to dominate, control. They want to implement the way they believe the narrative of your life is supposed to go. Like, bitch, I know you lie. Not the God I serve. Yeah, it's a no. Like, that's what it's given. Six of Wands. The collective, you're coming through with the sun's energy. What's killing this person is love, y'all. The high priest is strength, sun energy, vibrant, optimum health, a lot of peace, love, enjoyment. The faith card, the fool card, taking a leap of faith. Yeah. What's loving this person to death? Literally, it's love. You're literally with your energy collective loving the hell out of somebody and it's sending them to hell. Sometimes commercial break. Listen, sometimes you got to take your punk ass to hell in order to figure it out. Hell is a state of mind. Sometimes you got to go to hell. And when you're ready, you'll get out of there. It's a self-imposed imprisonment. But there's no way around it. You can't retch around and try to stop somebody as your ship is going down. Owning your responsibility and your part in sinking your own battleship is probably going to be the first step in the Nine of Swords. This is anxiety, depression. Swords is mental. Look how many swords this person has in their mind. But they were trying to throw salt on your name, and you're saying something that's getting somebody exposed with the Tower in the reverse. Okay, because Shadow Band is giving public eye, y'all, or whatever this is. You got the Tower in the reverse. It's like the Tower's in the reverse. This is like the mask are off. The Tower represents a sudden upheaval, something that it happens immediately. It's like, oh, yeah, the truth has been exposed. The Tower's in the reverse. So a tower that somebody had planned for you by way of defamation of what they thought was your character and slander of your name, throwing salt on your name, not knowing that they're so beneath you with this energy. This person's energy isn't going anywhere. It's like somebody speaking something out or gossiping to somebody. but it's sticking with them. It's not going anywhere. Wow. They're paying for what they did. This is what the universe is saying, because this is the only way to create balance. If we let you keep doing what it is that you want to do and you all out of pocket and you all out of line of spiritual alignment, then when do you ever decide to do the right thing? Somebody's got to sit in their own shit, like marinate with that. Go to sleep with that thing. Yeah, go to sleep with yourself. Somebody wanted your power, but they didn't want your sins. You got to walk through the same hell I walked through. I want your power. I want your destiny. I want your beauty. I want your. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ready? On your mark, get set, let's go. You got to start where I started. And half these people don't have the ability to control their bowel movements, man. And you trying to control somebody else's life. What are you doing? This is a reckless man. The Knight of Swords. It's because you're speaking the truth about something. They want to shadow ban you. The Five of Cups. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you're shedding light on some despicable ass shit that they never thought would be exposed to other people. But in reality, this person is really just being seen for who they are and they don't like it. So why put the energy out? Why are you sitting in the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords, on this don't push me, I'm so close to the edge type ass energy? I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle. Sometimes it makes me wonder, yeah, why your bitch ass keep going under? You just keep going under and under. It's like watching somebody chase their tail in a circle, but fight themselves at the same time. You ever seen somebody fight themselves? Ain't nobody there. It's just you. You just fighting yourself. Okay. Well, when you decide to get up out of your own way, you got karma to pay because you spoke on somebody's name that wasn't calling for you. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. Something about you on the come up. That's what I just heard. I just said on the come up. Ace of Cups. You can ring my bell. Send them devils to hell. To hell. Dinga, dinga, dinga. Yeah, send their ass to hell. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is divine intervention. This is an offer from God. This is the highest offer. This is the highest love, the highest vibration by way of order, divine order. The Most High says, I think good thoughts towards you. The Creator says, I want you to prosper. I want you to do well. Don't sit on your gifts. Use them or you'll lose them. What you're good at, what comes naturally to you, do more of that. I will make a way. I'll bless the works of your hands. It is written, Ace of Cups, so it's done. So there need not be any weird ass dominating debaucheries. This is an insatiable desire to dominate your energy with gossip. Now somebody's sitting up looking crazy like they are. Yeah, look, the Four of Cups in the reverse, collective. And to add insult to this person's mental injury, it really doesn't help that you don't give a damn. The Four of Cups in the reverse is like, it is what it is. You feel as though you've not missed an opportunity. Four of Cups in the upright is like, damn, I missed an opportunity. Maybe I should have did. You like, whatever. Life goes on. The world, you closed out a cycle. Clarify, now they need help. So this person needs some type of help. They could be reaching out to family. Yeah. They need some help. This person sees you as single, self-sufficient in the Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So you went from the Eight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Dotting all your I's and crossing all of your T's type energy. Looking at source, letting things be illuminated to you as you move about your journey. Somebody should have known about the terms and conditions. When it comes to your destiny, it's too divinely protected for somebody to be pussyfooting around, man. I digress. I digress because the level of universal negligence here with somebody that was under a serious assumption. Temperance in the reverse is like obsessive, addictions, fallen angel, blaspheming energy, falling from grace, disrespect for the creator, doesn't like anything in nature. Temperance in the reverse and the 10 of swords. I know you fucking lying. And then you got the emperor in the reverse with the 9 of swords. Child, this is a basket case. If it's any consolation, somebody's mental needs to be rerouted, rerouted. You need to reroute your thoughts because whatever you thinking, it's detrimental to your own world. 9 of swords and the emperor in the reverse. I know you lied. That's too much. And to look up and see you in the ace of cups, 10 of cups, and the 9 of coins seems to be a little bit of an issue for this person. They need not make it an issue. That's step one. Stop being so concerned about somebody else's destiny. You don't know what's backing people. Leave people alone. The tower in the reverse. The lover's in the reverse. This could have been a lover. Child, this is a mess. The lover's in the reverse. I need to burn some sandalwood. So I will be obedient. That's what my first instinct told me to do. Because I got to clear this energy. There's a crazy lover, ex-lover. The lover's in the reverse. It's a thin line between love and hate ass energy. Damn. This person is off the chain and they're finding the nerve to come towards you to in the hopes that you'll give them some type of handout. Spiritually, energetically. 9 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse after they ended themselves in spiritual hell and spiritual jail and in spiritual debt. Oh, now you want to come a running? Oh, now you need some help? Let the record show, Holy Spirit, divine angels, that the help card was in the reverse. So that means that the universe is saying, boo, you're going to have to sit your ass on the potty. Somebody got to be potty trained. Somebody's got to start all over like a baby. That this person may need to go back to their childhood and figure out something because this ain't cutting it. What is all this? 10 of Swords is like ultimate betrayal. It's somebody that relentlessly talked about you. I mean, they were determined. Somebody made it their business, honey, every single day to carve out time in their 24 hours. How many minutes did we say was in the day? 1,044 minutes in 24 hours, and you took all your minutes and put it on collective, only to look up and see collective in the sun's energy. This is a good example of how you let the bullshit sit there, you starve it out. I just heard the flies aren't even attracted to this kind of shit that they were putting out. If a fly is not around shit, it's just diabolical. It's not even edible. How can one digest this energy? Okay, listen, I just have to get that out. Get you some sandalwood from my shop or patchouli. That's what I'm burning. It's very, very nice. I always tag it down below. Just a little bit commercial break. But listen, the devil's at the bottom of the deck because that's where the damn devil deserves to be, is at the bottom of the deck, the bottom of the totem pole, the bottom of the pit, the escapades of hell, wherever the hell this is, the devil's energy. It's a no. And somebody knows that they can't touch you. Yeah, oh God, look how they're coming out. This guy is serious about it. You got the Knight of Cups in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse. Lord have mercy. Oh, this might be a dark ass warlock. I ain't gonna even lie. This might be a dark ass warlock. So this explains this audacity. Somebody's a manipulator of energy. They could have tried to bind you. And when they couldn't, they threw salt on your name. So the way that they decided to try to bind you was through gossip. Maybe saying that you would never move on, you're not going to amount to anything, something like that. Somebody really wanted to moat that to be so, but I feel like their energy didn't go anywhere. The universe is like, we're not registering that shit for the collective. That doesn't represent your life. You're somewhere talking to God. Not responding to shit that the flies aren't even attracted to. Like, what else is going to go on here? The Lovers in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This person is an emotional manipulator. King of Wands in the reverse is somebody that weaponizes sex. With the Lovers in the reverse, they can have a whole bunch of multiple partners. And this is a vampire, honey. This is a soul sucker. Big fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody has heavy fire in their chart. Okay. Air sign energy is here too. And I feel like the air energy is here because of what somebody was putting in the air. Conversation. A booger wolf. A molly-whopped ass energy. Three of Swords. They wanted to put these swords in your heart. The Three of Swords represents your heart chakra, brain and heart coherence, you know, your deciding faculties, your intuition, your intuitive nudges. Yeah, look, the Two of Cups and the Five of Wands. This person is bitter. Five of Wands is like wanting to fight and hurt you, and because of your Two of Cups. And they're not a part of your Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a partnership, friendship, could be love. Two hearts that beat as one type ass energy. Whatever it is, you're in the Ace of Cups. This is of the divine. No deals with the devil can be registered when your contract is this solid. It would have been better for this person to have found something safer to do. And at the minimum, at a bare minimum, read the fine print. You don't know who you're trying to attack, who you talking about. The Hangman. The universe is hanging this person upside down. You know, the Hangman represents perception, Pisces energy. Seeing things through illusions by way of reality. The Hangman is like the universe putting this person in a position to see you as you are and as you're walking away. The Eight of Cups is moving forward. Eight of Cups is about walking away. Yeah, look, I can't make it up. Divine feminine energy. Whew, my God. I just heard when a woman is fed up, it ain't nothing you can do about it. It's like running out of love. That's crazy. The Empress energy, Eight of Cups and the Empress energy, divine feminine energy, you kept it pushing. And you could have been fully aware that somebody was bumping their gums, flapping their soup coolers, enunciating your name to a T, involving you in conversations where you weren't there to defend yourself or even speak on anything for yourself. Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person has been quite consistently coming up as diabolical. Knight of Wands in the reverse is somebody who's promiscuous. They got a lot of sexual partners, a lot of soul ties, a lot of spiritual parasites. They're trying to control a lot of people. So this is the kind of person that feels you're the one that got away, and you make them feel inadequate. Now they somebody could be controlling all their lovers. You know, King of Wands in the reverse is like community D. That's somebody that wave their wand around and dip it in any pond, honey. Somebody got a lot of lovers and lovers in the reverse, but they're non-committal. This is somebody that's here for a good time, not a long time. He's not going to commit. He's not a good man, Savannah. He's not. King of Wands in the reverse? Oh my God. The Emperor in the reverse? Oh yeah, you're the one that got away. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups. You're coming out as Queen of Cups, water energy, loving, caring, kind, sweetheart. Empress energy. You've forgiven, you've released, you moved on. This Tower in the reverse could be a group of people coming to the realization of what they were told about you was untrue. Somebody could have even talked about your sexual history. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the King of Wands, you know, this is like reckless sex. These are people with insatiable desires for sex. Somebody could also be bound to pornography or addiction to pornography with the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Somebody likes to dominate people, like cage everybody. No lovers get away. It's only one way in and no way out type ass energy. Once you sign that deal, this person is for real. They dominate a lot of people. Yeah, look. But the fact that you're in the Six of Swords, that represents sailing to peace and calmer waters, really got this person messed up. This is the kind of person that, you know, only misses you because you're gone. They never care. This is not love. That's not what this is. I don't know what this person thought. Oh, excuse me. Somebody just wants to win. Somebody's lost track of what their reason why is. They just keep feeling this need to speak on your name and attack you. Clarify they need help. This could be mental help, y'all. Yeah, this could be mental help. I can't make it up. You got the Six of Cups in the reverse, Scorpio energy. Somebody is going through a death. Like they gotta face it. If you know enough spiritually, you know that a death can be a transformation, a shedding of skin, holding yourself accountable, looking at yourself, doing the work. Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups in the reverse. Oh my God. It's like spirit is making this person start all the way over. This person may need to heal things from when they were 5 years old, forgive people from when they were 10, and like really releasing some stuff. Somebody is out here like really needing to get it together. So help could be mental help for real. hmm The Two of Cups. I just heard the contract with this person was rewritten. They were written out of the contract because they're just on demon time, straight up and down. Some people just come into your life to be straight devils. The Wheel of Fortune, but a lesson nonetheless. And the Two of Cups. You got beautiful, beautiful energy here. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups is like family, happiness, enjoyment, celebrations. The five, yeah, Five of Wands. What is this? Nine of Coins. There's a lot going on. Somebody did not know. The King of Swords is something about you speaking the truth. So you could be in the public eye. The King of Swords is giving like public speaker, somebody that speaks the truth. Clarify shadow ban. Yeah, and you got people behind the scenes, or somebody in particular with the moon energy trying to cover up something, trying to suppress you. Huh? Interesting. I can't make it up. You're the star. You're coming up in. You're coming up as somebody that speaks the truth. High Priestess energy and the star, and they want you to stop being this star. Okay, you're not curbing your enthusiasm. Not this time, not next time, not in this lifetime, not in any other ones, or the ones that maybe you had curbed your enthusiasm. You are not curbing your enthusiasm on all timelines in the past, the present, and the future because it's your life and that's what it is. Yeah, you got some people trying to shadow ban the truth. The tower, though, the jig is so up, y'all. It's not even funny. I just see people running around looking crazy, looking like chickens with their heads cut off, hoping that something's going to stick. That's what I just heard. They want something to stick. This gossip, this slander, they've been exposed and they're under severe judgment. It's only a matter of time. Wait for it. The world, it's going to happen. The Queen of Cups, collective, we're in the water energy. We're really embodying this Scorpio energy. I love it. Libra energy, balance, Four of Cups in the reverse is like being, over sadness, grief, regret. We've released it on a massive level. I feel like right now, you just focused on the work with the Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You could be ignoring the shit out of naysayers and hecklers. And yeah, it was a heckler that came onto my platform the other day. Child, this is not what you want. I will pray for you so good that you will run an embarrassment. I will pray for you so good and have you somewhere going through hell. Why? Because that's how good the love is. I'll love you to death. Scorpionic energy says, listen, when the Scorpio energy is in the room, it ignites transformation, and people don't like that. So basically, you irritate people's demons. That little heckler came onto the platform and she was saying something, child, but the reading was so good that nobody even paid attention. Like literally, it was almost like she was commenting, but nobody was paying attention. I said, collective is so focused right now. Like, it's a good look. It's the best place to be. Where else you gonna be? Not focused? Oh, God forbid it. Hell no. What is that? Because if you don't answer the call, there's somebody trying to get your call, get your calling, and answer the call, and they don't even know what to say. They're like, hello? Wait a minute, this is not collective on the phone. They don't even know what to say. They're trying to show up to your life, but they're not qualified to do so. Does that make sense? It's like you ain't been trained for this. Take my shoes off. Stop trying to take my destiny. Like, bitch, if you don't get it together. This is the message. Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels. I ask that any gossip, defamation of character, blacklisting, shadow banning, okay? All the people that want to shadow ban, I hope they get thrusted into their shadow to ban their own shadow by way of shadow work. I love you, collective. Listen, take what resonates, leave what does not. Comment respectfully down below, y'all. Sometimes I get so many comments. I just want to say thank you for the love. Is that a heart? Can you see the heart? Thank you for the love. I really do appreciate every single last one of you. Shout out to Germany. Shout out to London, Trinidad, Canada. My channel is now in different languages around the world. And so that's exciting. People are like, I'm watching you from Nigeria. I'm like, that's what's up, man. Come through, spirit. So yeah, translating. I wonder what the translation in like most languages is when it comes up on the screen with the captions. When I say sit your punk ass down. You know, that's my favorite thing to say. Sit your punk ass down. You little punk ass clown. I wonder how it comes up in Spanish. I wonder how it comes up, in the proper English language. Yeah, that would be interesting. So I'm really excited about that. I love y'all, okay? I will be back with more readings. If you've not joined the memberships, highly advise that you do. Meet me over there for 23 cents a day. I will see y'all soon. Until then, peace be with you.